We're back. Do you think anybody's going to watch? Maybe they forgot about us.
Yeah, 2 weeks seemed like I was in a bit of withdrawal to do this.
I was for sure in withdrawal.
Yeah, I missed it.
I totally missed it. I missed everybody, and I missed chatting, knitting, and... Okay, so we've had a few more subscribers since last time, so maybe we should do this for real and do a really good job of introducing ourselves. Okay, ready? Let's go.
I'm Jody.
I'm Tracy.
And we are the Grocery Girls.
We are. And if you've never tuned in before, we're the Grocery Girls because that's our regular everyday job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our family business, and it's a grocery store in the neighborhood we live and work in. And this is a knitting podcast. So thank you for coming to join us. Welcome.
Number 9.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I always have to think about that.
We're number 9.
Yeah. So that's really fun.
Okay, you know what I got? Progressive contacts.
You did not.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, I knew I wanted them because when we went to Mexico last week.
I know, I was going to say, I haven't even seen you yet.
I know. And you want to wear sunglasses. It's glaringly bright, right? And so they gave me a free pair to try and said, some people, you give up a little distance to see the reading or, vice versa with contacts. I love them.
Really?
Yes.
Well, maybe, yeah. Because I would have just gone straight for the prescription sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea, too. But then you take it off. I'm pretty blind. So then you take off your sunglasses. Anyway,
that's really good to know. So better than the glasses.
Just as good.
Are you keeping the glasses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only glasses I wear now.
Right.
Because I used to not wear glasses.
Talk about,
life-changing.
Embracing the whole new thing.
It's great.
Okay, let's talk about Mexico. I have heard no stories whatsoever. I see you found the henna lady.
It was actually a man.
Was he on the beach?
No, he was at our hotel.
Like in a little shop?
$60.
Okay, so you were in Mexico all of 24 hours.
Yeah.
And your daughter Madison, 10 years old, brand new, just turned 10, Instagrammed a picture. She had the full Bo Derek, her entire big, long, beautiful red hair. She full Bo Derek braids and big time henna. And I was like, that's so you guys.
So we went to the spa.
Mm-hmm.
I took both girls to the spa.
Mm-hmm.
And for Madison, because she's 10, they have children's services.
Fabulous.
So the 3 of us girls were all in a room together. Jordan and I got a massage.
Wow.
A 60-minute massage. Madison got a 30-minute massage.
No.
And then a chocolate facial.
Shut up.
Kids. Yeah.
Okay, forget about going on Survivor. That's the thing.
It was
that's
very,
my thing.
very, very fun.
Really?
And then after that, the girls went up. Jordan got 4 right here.
Yeah.
Which looks
I
awesome.
like that. Yeah. I really like that.
But Maddie got it was an hour and a half of 2 people braiding.
That's so funny.
But she had said before she left that was something she really wanted to do. And
it looks so cute on her.
Yeah.
Anyway. It looks amazing.
Really
I just thought
week.
it was so funny. And so lots of good weather.
Yeah. Even when it's raining in Mexico, and it rained a couple of days. But when I say rain, I would
Sprinkle.
40 minutes. Sprinkle. One day it rained quite heavy for an hour. It didn't make us leave the beach. We were still in the ocean. It was still super warm. The nice thing about Mexico is I thought the weather, it wasn't crazy hot. It was about 28 degrees, which is, for us, it's pretty warm. But it's not that 35 degrees that you're dying. It was just a nice, constant temperature.
And there's lots of glare on my glasses. I'll try not to do that. And so, nice beach, because that's what I want to do. I like to lay on the beach.
I have to say, and I liked the resort. I'm not sure I would go back to it because the beach wasn't fabulous. It was okay. It just wasn't. It was a little bit rocky.
Because we were in that same area in January, and our beach was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I would.
So there is good beach on that strip. Maybe just not right there.
It was fun.
Well, because it was your first all-inclusive and everything, right? So it was a big deal. That's so fun.
Oh, my God. I did not have 1 drop of alcohol. They did not. They made a lot of money on me.
Totally.
Anyway.
They would make a fortune on me. Oh, my God, because I don't drink either, but
okay,
that's hilarious.
Good week. We're back.
Welcome back. So I did not have anything exciting like that. I worked and, the fun thing that I did with Georgia, my daughter, who's 17, and in grade 12 or her senior year of high school, we went and bought her a grad dress.
That is thrilling.
So that was really fun. And we went to this bridal boutique, that has a million sort of bridesmaidy kind of dresses, but this was it's beautiful, and it's totally the opposite of what she thought she was going to pick.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Yeah. She thought she wanted a pink and really sparkly and froofy, and she ended up getting kind of a berry colored, and it's strapless, and it's actually kind of a cocktail thing, and it's really, really cute. So she is a girl that hates shopping. Like, she can't possibly really be my daughter because she does not like it at all. And
she'd rather clean a bathroom than shop.
I don't know. She would definitely rather just stay home and hang out. But it didn't take long. It was actually totally painless, which was really nice because I was completely dreading it. Like,
because if they don't love it, then they're not, if they don't want to really be there, then they're not.
And she can be so stubborn. Like, she'll have something in her head, and that is it. And apparently we were super late to the party for buying grad dresses, so we were unable to order anything. It had to be something off the rack. So that cuts down lots. 95% of what you're sort of interested in. So thank God they had something that A, fit, and B, she liked.
Did she bring it home?
Yeah, it's really nice. She has to go get it tailored a tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah.
Nipped in a little bit at one point. So, but we're going to do that. So today is shoe shopping day for that and accessories. So after podcasting, that's what we're going to do.
What a good day.
It is a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was awesome.
What a great week.
I know.
Review.
It's been very fun and very busy, but back to normal life now.
Oh, you should see this.
But I miss you. I totally did.
I know.
Do you know how much work I got done?
Okay, I have
nobody to hang out with, nobody to talk about podcasts and knitting and
So Wednesday, well, it was actually Wednesday night, technically Thursday morning. We got back to our house at about 3:45 in the morning, which was crazy. Madison got sick the night before, spiked a fever, so it was a crazy long travel day. But I got up in the morning at about 10. We all sort of had a bit of a sleep in, and I got dressed, and I thought, usually when I get back, my desk is like, there's a week's worth of mail, there's giant piles everywhere, like you literally can't see my desktop. So I thought, I got to go in and put in a couple of hours for sure. I got there, she'd done all my stuff.
I know. It was just keeping on the mail and stuff.
I know, but that's big.
It's nice when you don't come home to piles, for sure.
It was huge. So I was there for 20 minutes doing a couple little things, and I was gone.
Yay.
So that was great coming off of a long travel day.
Okay, so I did have to do our month-end accounts and stuff while you guys were gone, like the first
of the month. I thought of you on April 1st.
I watched podcasts. Because it's no problem. It was just sort of playing sort of on the background, and I could hear some things going on, so they kept me company. I was by myself.
And work reminded me of our mom and dad. We haven't seen them. This is crazy because we lived in the neighborhood. We every Sunday we're there for dinner.
Yeah.
We
see them every day. Yeah, we see them every day.
So this is the longest stretch that they've gone to Phoenix. They left in the middle of January, and usually they'll come home.
January, really?
Third week in January, maybe.
Yeah, right after Dad's birthday.
Yeah. So middle of January.
Yes.
So usually they come home towards the end of February, maybe beginning of March, just for a few days.
Yeah.
But they've trusted us enough this year.
I know. We had it going on. It was
to
all
get
good.
work. But so now we haven't seen them since, and it's since January.
Today's the day. They're home today.
They're home today. So I'm going to go over tonight. Yeah. For a little visit.
Yeah. It'll be really nice. Me too.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So that was fun. We're just excited to get back to do this because we love that you guys love watching us, and we just as much as you guys love watching us, we love doing this. So.
And I mean, I get it when you miss a podcast because
Molly was up.
Some that I missed too. Yes. Well, lots.
Kristen took a week off. Yeah. Good for you. I'm missing Danny. Okay, I need to message her and see what's up.
I know everybody has a life and they're very busy, but I do miss that I miss my little bobbins in my box. Tilly, of course. Okay, Tilly said we could come knit in her shed. I'm going to go pack right now because that's something that I totally want to do.
Eric would like to do a UK trip with us.
Yeah.
And we're going to go...
that would not be any fun at all. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh my God. Beverly Hillbillies, like Gong Show on the road. It would be so fun.
I would not. I'm not a good traveler. I'm fully own that I need to medicate myself for travel.
Yeah. It's okay.
Air travel.
Whatever. Just go to sleep somewhere and then you wake up somewhere else.
I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that.
So maybe you should get into a little bit of our fun podcasty things now.
Yes, let's.
We had some amazing packages that showed up at the door this week. I know.
We're calling it a new segment.
Party in your mailbox. Is that a thing? Did somebody say that? I feel like
I haven't heard that, but you're thinking you might.
I hope not. I hope I'm not ripping somebody off. Anyway, it was a total party in the mailbox. So if I hear that again, I won't. But if you have said it, we love it. So we're gonna hop on that bandwagon.
But we've had party at my house.
So you got lots of goodies that showed up at the door, and I think this is something. You go ahead, pick something, and share the goodies that we've.
Let's talk about Sue and Chelsea.
Oh my God, where do you start? Okay.
Show us.
Okay, my first ever Ravelry knit along was the three color cashmere cowl.
Okay.
Which Diary of a Yarn Snob and Steph from the Milk Shed blog co-hosted the knit along. And then at the same time, which I didn't know, Sue Knit 24 in her Periscope group.
She's got a Periscope Ravelry group?
Yes, it's called Knit 24 Fans. So go join that, it's really fun. But she was doing a Hohi along. So you could pick any Hohi Locatelli. And she said to me, make sure you put your cowl in there. And so I thought, okay, whatever, sure, click. And I won a prize. Oh my God. I never won anything. Oh, it was super fun. So I'm watching her Periscope on a playback because I don't often catch it live, but I love it when I catch it live. And she said my name and I just about died. Just about died. As I'm watching it, then she sent me a little message that said, make sure you watch the playback.
I'm just going to quiet my
phone.
Yeah,
I should do that too. Anyway, it was the most excitement I've had. The whole time you were gone, pretty much. That was the most excitement I had. That is exciting. It was super fun. So there's a beautiful skein of yarn coming from an indie dyer that I've never had their yarn.
Okay, so that's really, really fun to be able to get somebody else's yarn that you haven't.
So, hello.
Oh my God. My daughter's texting me. Can I sleep at Hannah's house?
Sure.
It begins.
Sure, whatever. You've been home all of 12 hours.
Go for it.
But yeah, so that's my one little thing about Sue and Chelsea. But let's talk about them because we did a fun little swap. We did a chocolate swap, and it just got out of hand.
Okay, so I was in withdrawal from Dove chocolate that we can't get. We can get some sort of the Dove chocolate in the bar.
It's not like this. This is the thing that we love.
Yes.
This is the thing.
And so I said something, and Tracy said something about Sue is crazy about coffee crisps. So I
can't get them.
I put two and two together and said, we can. So I messaged her and said, let's do a chocolate swap. And so if any of you have, I'm sure any, but they are the Legacy Knits.
Yeah.
On their most recent podcast this past week, they revealed our swap package with lots of yummy chocolates and things that they can't get there. And when I got home, waiting for me when I got home was their swap box.
Oh my God.
Okay, show you the chocolate.
Okay, well this is it. We should, how people do yarn face? Well, this is the chocolate face. This is how exciting.
Okay, you got 3. I only got 2.
Jody.
Okay.
Let's be sure.
I may have it in my night table already.
Okay, this is crazy. Come on. I'm totally going to hide this, you guys. I'm not showing anybody in the house.
This is the dark chocolate. I know it's not yarn, you guys, but let me just tell you.
And all the American folks are going, yeah, well, we get that all the time. I know you do.
So if anybody would
we don't, so.
No, we don't. These are just individual wrap squares. If anyone would like to do a chocolate swap with chocolate that you can't get,
that's so bad.
I will work for Dove chocolate with almonds, dark chocolate with almonds. So
that's right.
Message
swap
me.
Anything. Love it.
Yeah.
And then, that was not good. Oh my God, I just about knocked our whole setup over. Earthquake, they say. Earthquake on Legacy Knits. Okay, and can you reach the tea? Because I've always wanted to try this tea, you guys.
And
we don't have it. Look, they're like sweet little babies. Puka tea. So I'm super psyched about that.
Can we not get this here? Is that why you say that?
I guess I have to look a little harder, but I haven't seen it. So
these smells.
Flavors smell amazing.
Tracy,
I can't wait.
You're going to have fun trying these.
I can't wait.
Okay, so.
Can't wait. Thank you, ladies.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, I know. Well, okay, it's ridiculous.
We do have, they thought we needed an emergency snack. Look at these, you guys.
Okay, so I feel like this is an emergency, actually.
These are white chocolate with sprinkle dipped pretzels. Oh, I love pretzels.
So good.
Okay, so we each got those.
So good.
They won't last long. I hid them from my girls because I knew if they saw these, they would be gone before I showed them.
Delicious. Thank you.
Okay, so I really, really appreciate, let's hold these up.
Okay, well this is, sorry, how do they eat on Food Network without me looking like a pig?
These, but you guys look at, okay, Tracy, I think they're exact. Like, I think she's
Like, come on. Like, everybody's done mini skein swaps, but not like this. This is a whole, and I love the way she does them with these like vintagey little clothespins.
Look at this. It's
Oh,
sparkle.
that's Juliana's fiber garland color. You bought that for me. I have the whole ball.
What? I don't remember buying it.
I know, because you're.
Did she make
sleep
socks?
yarn? I have not used mine yet. It's so beautiful.
What did they make?
I don't know, but they're huge Juliana's Fibers fans, as everybody should be.
Look
because
what
that's
she's
so
done.
beautiful.
They're wound
So-
on a
So you can just
clothespin.
get knitting. These little guys, look, the little end is tucked, but you can just start cast on.
I so much appreciate
Come on.
the way they've sent these.
I think everybody should take a little tip from that. Look at all the goodies. Isn't that
can't
funny?
even.
Look at this. Ooh.
that looks like, is that hand spun? Do they spin?
I know.
No.
Sue does spin.
Yeah.
But, oh my goodness, right? Anyway, they're all just little treasures. Treasures.
Okay, that's not it.
So maybe I'll start a blanket one day. I'm getting the best mini collection. And no blanket yet.
I had put
I'm
it.
totally going to do it.
I'm
though.
going to take a picture and I'm going to send it to you. Or I'll Instagram it. It's this giant vase. But it's sort of
mine?
No, mine.
Oh, me too.
So you have a big glass bowl that it's billowing out of minis. I can't fit them all.
I'm having tons of fun collecting them.
Take you guys.
And this is crazy. Come on.
Life in the long grass.
Which is not very readily, you know,
I think her updates go really quick.
it's speckled and it's so beautiful.
This one is called Blossom.
It's
Look at all
so
the
pretty.
speckles.
They're both so pretty.
And then, oh, look at this. This one is called Quail.
It's gorgeous. Look at all those colors in there. Oh
There's
my
some
gosh, you
dark ones in
guys.
there too. Okay,
So, Kate, can I haven't even had a chance to really. So is this like a sock yarn?
yeah.
Merino nylon. Yay! It's going to make stunning socks or even shawls, right? Anything. But I love it. I love that it's got that nylon.
And it's a little bit hardier than some of the thinner ones, which I appreciate. Yeah.
It's stunning. I can't wait to cast that on. And have a nibble of chocolate and then do a little mini on my blanket.
Look at
It's
the
just a
card.
party. This whole thing is a party. I love, oh my gosh.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Chelsea and Sue. You ladies.
Really, thank you. That was
ladies.
such a fun box to open.
Crazy. And Sue was saying how her husband can't believe people, like the knitters, just send you stuff. Like he's like, they just sent you this?
It's hard to believe.
It is crazy because my husband feels the same way.
And I actually wanted to send her a ridiculous amount of coffee crisps.
I think that happened. I think that happened. And her husband is apparently a chocolate addict, and he's just all over it. He thinks it's so good.
I love that. But
Yeah.
they're okay. So I can appreciate not being able to get a product that you think about when you
Yeah.
can't get it. And so knowing that, I sent her the little minis.
I know.
And I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to send one
It's
chocolate
just
bar.
fun. It's just super fun. So
Yeah.
I'm glad it was well received, and
It's so fun.
it was too much fun. So did you get a chance to knit when you were on holiday?
Yeah.
We should talk about some whips.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah. You go. I was just, are you ready for a whip?
I do have a whip.
Okay.
I've got some things happening in. I've got one that's sock talk and one that's not sock talk. So last time in our retail therapy section, I showed you some linen, the Euroflax linen.
Yes, you did.
So I've got a project now living in this is my Fawn Knits project bag.
I said this before,
This
I would like a print
is
to hang on. I would like a
so
print of that.
beautiful. You gave this to me for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's an actual stamp of a tree trunk, and you can't really tell there, but it's a metallic goldish paint, and it's
beautiful.
a really sturdy canvas on the outside, and then a really pretty
She's
tiny
got great
floral
bags.
print.
The
Yeah.
Fawn and the Fox
Oh,
on
yeah.
Etsy. She's got great bags.
Go see her store for sure. So this is my Mother's Day. Mother's Day. It's not
Close
a not
your
so
eyes,
secret.
Mom.
Yeah,
No,
Mom.
whatever.
You can close your eyes or not. It doesn't have to be a surprise. I'm loving knitting it. It's this
It's
shawl.
long.
Yeah, it's by Janina Callio, and it's called Shine, and it's a rectangular shawl, or kind of scarf-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
You use 2 balls of fingering weight yarn in the pattern, but I've changed it up a bit, and I'm doing this linen, which is a sport weight.
Is it sporty?
It is sport weight, so it's a little bit heavier, and it is, it's kind of all crunchy now. It's all but it's going to be washed several times before I give it to Mom.
Crunchy.
And it's going to be all drapey and soft, and you're not even going to believe it.
It's
so now
beautiful.
I'm just about to change colors again, and I'll go back to this camel-y color.
So is the camel, when you knit with the camel in this pattern, is it always this stitch pattern?
No.
Okay.
No. And so I love the pattern because you are constantly changing things, and it's really not designed as a 2-color pattern, so I'm not sure where to, I'm just
So you're
just
just winging it?
I am totally winging it, which is out of my comfort zone sometimes. Well, sometimes because I don't want to run out of yarn for sure, and I do want this black to be on both ends of the scarf so when she wears it.
Can you buy more?
Oh yeah,
the yarn
River
store.
City Yarns has
good.
tons of this stuff. So yeah, but I've always wanted to knit with it, and I feel like it's going to be really, really.
Tell
pretty.
me what it's like, because you guys, it feels like you're knitting with a bit of a straw.
It's structured feeling. It is crunchy. It is crunchy. You can call it crunchy, but that's not the way it ends up.
I realize that, but how does it feel in your hands?
It's different. I like it though.
Okay,
A good drift.
because some people will say I cannot knit with cotton, or I cannot.
I don't actually. I like this way better than knitting with cotton.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. She's gonna love
And it's
the
going
colors.
quite quickly, you guys. I just had one day where I cast this on and started going with it. I've been knitting other things, but I'm whittling down my whips. But this is one I'm going to get really, really busy with.
Mother's Day is around the corner.
Don't scare me like that.
Well, you have a month.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it.
She will love that.
I think so too. She messaged me after the last podcast and said, "I love the wool." So,
you know what's hilarious? My mom and my dad got a phone this past year, but my mom maybe 8 months ago. But then my mom just got one. Was it after
like
Christmas?
iPhone?
Yeah. Was it just? She had a
It was
Motorola
January.
Flip.
Which was never on.
No.
She would call you, close it, power it down, and put it away for another 2 months.
You could never catch her.
No, it was so funny.
So she's been texting a lot.
I know.
And it's funny because she'll do a few words of the message and then half a word and then send it.
I know.
And then she'll say, I don't know what I'm doing to press. And then it sends another one. And then she's
totally into the emojis now too. Although I did text her about 2 days ago and I still haven't heard back from her. But they were been in Vegas.
She texted me this late last night because I texted her because she's a worrier. So I texted her, we're home and we're safe.
Yeah.
And she said, I'll text you when we leave Calgary today.
Yeah.
My brother and his family are in Calgary.
Yes.
And they're driving home from Phoenix. So they're going to stop for a
So you
visit.
get to go see all the little boys.
So she sent me, when I told her we were there, I sent her a picture of Maddie in the pool and said, we're here, we're settled. She had done some a kissy emoji, and she said something in the text about not getting a sunburn. Well, she used the mad face, which was red, like a sunburn. It was the cutest thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we love that. We love that Mom's on her iPhone.
Dad, you could text him, and 4 days later he might glance at his phone.
It's
so.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they have them either, but
No, I think she's having fun with hers.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. So that was my
That was
whip.
a great whip. I have a whip.
You do?
I do have a whip.
Okay.
Okay, so this again is Mom's shawl.
Oh yes, yes.
And I'm knitting this for the 3rd time, and I
It's so pretty.
I tell you guys, it does not get boring. This is the A Gleam shawl by Lisa Much.
So pretty.
Yeah. And this pattern is called for a DK weight. So the first one I made was a fingering, and with the fingering, I'm using the exact same needle size that she calls for in the DK because I wanted it a little bit more.
It worked out great.
I thought it worked out really good. I love it. And then I made it in DK, and I loved the size and the squishiness. Favorite shawl. And now I'm knitting it again for my mom. And
Jody,
I got a pretty good start on it.
Okay. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
So this is in Northbound Knitting, who is Lisa Much, who's the pattern designer.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, this is her metallurgy colorway.
And here's her yarn too. So her yarn, her pattern.
Yeah. So you guys,
I told you how much I love that.
And she doesn't often have she's got a million colorways, and message her on her website and she will dye
This
it
is a huge popular. I mean, they're all really popular, but this metallurgy is a big one for her.
So
she uses it a lot in all her pattern pictures.
Yeah.
Like some of her pattern pictures are in that color.
So this is in her merino silk base.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, it's silvery and bronze, and it's metallic.
Yeah.
A little bit metallic.
It's beautiful.
And I've talked about her yarn before. You know what was funny I found in Mexico? How plump my yarn was.
It's so humid there.
Did you find that?
Yes, it's so humid there and it's so dry here, so the contrast is crazy.
Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like this is fingering weight, you guys. Look at the drop stitches.
It's beautiful.
Like, is that not looking DK to you?
It's just beautiful.
Okay, just a minute. We've got a weird thing on here. Your voice.
Oh, it's some voicemail thing. Okay, now what are you doing? Oh my God, Jody.
Okay, just do this.
Really?
Yep, we're back.
I think we're back. Okay, and so I told you how much I love this, and you started knitting Mom's shawl, and then you showed up with 2 balls for me.
You know what was really weird?
So you knit me one in it, you're knitting one with you in it, and now why? I think you should keep those and knit something for yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
You're knitting it.
Because you have one in those.
I do have one.
Yeah. I ordered, I don't know how I got
I love
3,
it.
but I ordered 3, and
You must have ordered 2 so you could do one for yourself.
Because you can order the yarn and the pattern combo, and she sends you enough yarn for the pattern. So I'm not sure why I got 3. Anyway, I'm thrilled to have 3. But the pattern for fingering, when I substitute the fingering weight in the pattern, I only use about 1.3 balls worth.
Mm-hmm.
So I had 0.7 of a ball left from your shawl, and then I kept one other full one for this, to go with this shawl.
Because I think the pattern's 500 meters, so that makes sense that you used a 400 meter.
But then why would I get 3?
Because they're 200 and something each. Like, I don't think
I
they're
actually
quite...
think I ordered the Klinkant pattern, which is so much bigger, and that's why I got 3. Anyway,
it's beautiful. I love it. You're cruising right along.
I am. This is such a fun knit. I love knitting garter. I love
Me
just
too.
a straight knit stitch.
I love the squishiness of it when you wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is really fun. For me, I find it doesn't sort of lose its interest because, you sort of start with a section and then you'll do the drops, then you'll do short row, then you'll do the drops, then you'll do a big, it's sort of back and forth where it's just not the whole thing is the exact same.
And yet you can still watch TV and visit with people and it's all good. You're not going to have a problem.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. And I have to say, I was nervous. I heard a lot of people had their needles cut off at the Mexican airport.
Yes.
And I was prepared. You let me see.
I gave you wooden DPNs to hide in.
I had interchangeable bamboo, so that I had the cord with the bamboo.
Right.
So I had
no trouble.
No, but they pulled my bag over to search leaving Mexico, and I thought, here we go. They're going to cut my needles. I forgot a water bottle in my bag.
Yeah, because when I left in January, I was completely nervous.
Didn't even glance.
I even texted the yarn harlot.
Why?
Because she had been in Mexico a little while sooner, and I said to her, I'm super nervous. I'm going to go home, and same as you. I was having, and she actually got back to me. She said I didn't have any trouble. So,
yeah.
Awesome.
Because it's a bit of a panic because I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do because you're at the airport 3 hours ahead and then the 5 or 7 hour flight home by the time we come through
It's a nightmare thinking about flying without
I'd rather
yarn.
Yeah, this is her tag for the yarn. The merino silk.
I love it.
Metallurgy. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very
it's a great twist on the grays that we all love so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my only whip.
Okay. Well, okay, so can I tell you something funny that happened? It's so much fun being at River City Yarns and then now with the podcast. There's been a couple of people that come and introduce themselves and say, hey, I saw your podcast. So that was really fun. And one of the ladies that I met last week, her name is Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. We got to chat and pick yarn together for a project. She did. And she was picking yarn for her first shawl. And she's actually a totally accomplished quilter. But once she watched our podcast, she was like, that's it. I'm going to start knitting socks. And Did she knit it all before she watched our podcast? The way I understand it, no. And she went to Vivid Yarn and said, this is where I'm going to knit my first sock. And she's got,
Great choice.
5 inches of a first sock going. So it was super fun to meet her. And she's got a best friend, Shelly, who's teaching her how to knit.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. And they're all in Airdrie, which is really close to us. It's just outside of Calgary. So maybe one day we'll be able to get together. But we got this amazing package in the mail from Shelly, who is Polka Dot Creek, and her mom, Penny.
You guys.
So I thought maybe we could show these beautiful. This was a thank you, my friend. I'm enjoying the podcast gift, and I can't even believe it, you guys. I just can't even believe it. So Penny has a company called where's the thing here? I've got her card. She does these amazing paperworks and cards, stuff I couldn't possibly imagine. Here she is. She's Creek Gardens Crafts.
Let me hold that a touch closer.
Yeah. And we'll put everything in our show notes. But you guys, the quality of the things blows my mind. Because we've done a little bit of paper stuff, and we've tried to emboss things. And, oh my god,
we've done it all.
Really like crafts. This is on a whole other level. She is amazing. This is the beautiful card she made for us specifically.
It's stunning.
It's so original.
But it's like
and
pop-out,
so
you guys.
cute. It's all, yeah, look at that. All
It's
those
like
little things are
pop-out.
3D. And the little buttons are so, like, honestly. So it was just such a lovely card. And she just said such nice things about the podcast and everything. So
I love
thank you,
Handmade.
Penny. But she gave us a selection of her cards, which
You
are
guys, I'll take mine out of the package.
unbelievable. I'm not even kidding you.
First
They're
of
all
all,
3D for one thing.
Her package, and I love a good package.
Oh, this girl knows how to package.
You guys, look at this.
I know.
You are terrific. And it's layers upon, like doily and and then it's just layered upon. But look at everyone is in a sealed.
Yeah. I mean, these are cards you would go to a nice card store and purchase because they're so beautiful.
What's that name? Papyrus?
Papyrus or whatever? Yeah. Yes, I know what you mean. And we used to have notables here in Edmonton, and this is something notables would have carried. It's so beautiful.
These, you guys, are little pearls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just quickly show them all because I can't even.
So I totally feel like if you want some very special paper made, beautiful handmade crafts, you should do it. And Penny also makes these little magnetic calendars. Oh my god, so cute.
You know the one where you rip off the date?
Yes, and so it's got a big magnet on the back, and I'm totally sticking that.
Or you can pin it
the
to
office.
a board.
Yeah, it'll stick at the office right by my desk. And then she makes these amazing kits.
Can you show that one?
Okay, look at this. It says just a note, and it's all little owl themed, and it's in this nice sealed little kind of a DVD box thing, right? But it's a self-contained notepad, another calendar, and these cute little paperclip things so you can put reminders and clips things. This is just unbelievable.
Okay, this would be really good for your car.
Totally.
Because you're always looking
And
for
it's totally self-contained.
Yeah.
Right? Like the pad of paper is not going to get all scrunched up, and you've got a pen in there.
Yeah, something hard to write on.
Bam, done. Right? Just perfect.
Yeah.
So it's very, I love Handmade. I just think
they're so special.
So special. So that is Penny's genius with paper, and it's amazing. And like I said, her daughter Shelley is
what a crafty family.
Totally. So she's Polka Dot Creek, and this is on Etsy, so we can see that. But I'll put all her stuff on the show notes. And she made us a bag each. What? And it's like she knows us because we would totally pick these.
Okay, I love pink.
Well, and I love these little owls.
Okay, look
and
at
the denim blue color.
How cute. Look at that tag.
Yeah, it's done so well.
Can I just say, being a bag maker, like I said before, I rarely use mine unless they're oopsie bags.
You never do.
I never do.
You never do.
So when getting a bag for me, made by somebody else, is very, very special. But can I just say, look at her stitching, you guys.
The quality's unbelievable, you guys. It's got the beautiful box bottom, and it will stand up.
It's lightly,
and it's got this little clippy, this little D-ring there. I'm totally gonna clip like stitch markers and stuff to that.
Susan B. Anderson does. Did you see her last podcast?
Yeah, the Queen. Yeah. I love Susan B. Anderson.
Queen Bee.
I love her.
Oh, like Beyonce, she'll be our Queen Bee of knitting.
Oh my god.
Susan B., you're now going to be Queen Bee.
And there's a cute little progress keeper on the zipper pull, but I'm probably just going to leave it right there because I love it so much.
I do love a little charm.
Okay, and full disclosure, Shelley Instagrammed 2 owl bags, and I happened to see them, and I made a little comment, and I went to her shop and was looking for this exact bag, and it showed up in the mail the next day. I was gonna...
So you didn't know she was sending it?
Well, I forget things.
Okay.
But I did not know what they were sent. They had sent a note saying they wanted to send something, but you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So it's just so
I love
So
my
lovely.
bag.
It's so
I
lovely.
love my bag. I can't wait to go home and put. I'm actually starting something new this weekend.
Are you?
I'm making a stuffy.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
For the stuffy along.
This is going to be my stuffy bag. Yeah.
So if we get a little
I'm
jazzed up,
crocheting.
it's because we're on espresso, right?
Mine's decaf.
This is my second latte of the morning.
Okay.
And it's like 11 o'clock.
And Starbucks goes right through me.
Joe,
Like, I might have to pause.
are we going there? We're not going to go there.
Oh my God. I can't even. I love it so much.
I
but
think
it
you're
doesn't agree
lactose
with me.
intolerant, and yet you still know, you still drink it. Oh my God.
Anyway. Whatever.
That could be
I
a
love
Grocery Girls After Dark story.
Okay, can you help me with these?
Yes. Okay.
Let's do them in order. This one goes next.
Okay.
Sorry,
And then
guys.
this one, and then this one. So you've got them
No,
on the
that
other
one's
side.
at the end. That's
Sorry.
Maddie.
Right. Okay, ready? Look at these. Oh my gosh. And you guys should feel them. They're so sturdy and solid, and there's so much wool there. Look at the little braids.
This
is
Brown.
Jody's family.
This is Brown family. This is Shane Brown. Jody Brown. Look at that with the heart on it.
Oh, you guys.
And then Paige with the brown hair, Jordan with the blonde hair, and Maddie with the red hair.
Oh, you guys.
So I had always admired and loved the needle felting that Andre Sue Nips, her and Abigail do.
Yeah. Her
And,
daughter.
Yeah, I've never done it before and thought
It's certainly not going to look this good.
I'm
if we
crazy.
do it right.
I'm crazy about these gnomes, and she's made gnomes before, and she showed them. So I messaged her a few weeks ago, and I said, "Would Abigail be interested in taking a commission?" And she asked me a few questions. I said I would like a family of gnomes, and Mama, Papa, and then 3 girls with the corresponding hair color. And she said, "Let me, I'll talk to her and see what happens." This was at my house when I got back from Mexico. I had tears in my eyes.
This is something that would totally make me cry.
It was, and I obviously messaged her and thanked her, and I said to her, "I'm not so sure I would have messaged you had I known you were going to gift these. These are so much work."
So much work, so much time. And the whole time they're making them, they're thinking of you.
Like, I could cry thinking about it right now.
I have tears behind my eyes because it's a gift of love, and that little heart on you. Like,
I
it
can't
just,
even. So,
this is why I love handmade gifts. And when you make things at Christmas and people say, "Oh, I just knit a scarf," and then it's not just knitting a scarf. When you knit something or you craft something for somebody, I feel like you're thinking of them the whole time. First you pick the pattern that you think they're going to love, and then the yarn color, and then the yarn choice, and the whole time it's just so much love in every stitch or every little gnome. It's very touching. And this is so special.
yeah. So I know, a lot of us feel connected. I feel so connected, to people when you get to know them and things on. I feel a special connection to Andy, as well as, a few others, but, this to me was super touching.
You'll have to have it on display all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm already
Wouldn't
thinking.
it be so cute in one of those little bell jar things? Like the little wooden base with the little bell jar, and then they could all just be...
Oh my God.
We could have fun with gnomes.
And guess what, Andy? Guess what I was watching last night on YouTube at 2 a.m? Learning to needle felt. And
No!
The first one I watched was needle felting a toadstool.
I would totally like to
So
get
you
into
and
needle
I'm
felting.
going to get some supplies. We are going to be felting.
Oh my God. Okay,
Get
that
ready.
sounds so fun.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, not that we're going to be this good, but
Very-
we'll do some easy stuff, and it'll be really fun.
Yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
Andy. A huge
that's
heartfelt.
so special.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Okay, let's break this a little bit up with some knitting.
Well, I love knitting. Oh
Wanna
my
do
God.
Sock talk?
Sock talk.
Sure.
Sure. Sock talk.
Okay.
I would love it.
I
Love to
just
do
chatted
sock
and
talk.
chatted, so
Okay.
you show first.
Okay, you guys, I've been knitting. Like, I had, nobody to hang out with, so I've been at my, after work, we come home
Did you
and
knit
knit.
at work?
I took my knitting one day. No, short answer is no, not really.
I rarely knit at work.
Yeah, no. I mean, I always have a sock in my bag, but it never gets out. So here's I've got one. Oh no, that's not enough. I have 2 FOs in Sock Talk this week. It's crazy, right? I felt like I was almost done these and I could just totally get them done. So this is the Neville socks that I knit for the inside number 23 Harry Potter knit along.
They're
and
so
I
happy.
love them. I love them too, and I think they're really happy. That's such a good way to do it. I did it in the Vivid yarn in her colorway Ocean, which is a blue speckle.
Isn't that funny? I was just going to say it reminds me of the ocean.
That's what they called it.
Yeah.
She called it, Julia. So I love it, and it's got the sparkle from Sweet Georgia.
It's not quite as bright. It's real lemon yellow.
Sock. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't pick the yellow up, but you can certainly see the sparkles. Love it. They fit wonderful, and they're really soft. And another little knit along, so that was really fun. And then this one was...
Seems like you just started those.
Okay, you guys, we have to think of a way better name for it. But I've been doing that tandem sock knitting where I've got 2 needles on the go, and I'm, doing increment knitting. So I do the cuffs and a couple of inches, and then I drop that needle and pick up the other needle and do a cuff. And
Only way to go.
Let me tell you, this makes a pair of socks faster for me than going all the way through one sock and then casting on again, because
You get bummed.
bored and bummed, and I feel like it's going to take forever. But these guys, they don't take that long for me when I do it that way. When you only have a couple of inches left and toes, that's not a big deal to finish.
I agree.
And then you got a whole pair. So this is the Geek sock, which is free on Ravelry. Both of these patterns are free on Ravelry. And the yarn is by the Cozy Knitter. It's her Trendsetter colorway.
Oh, that colorway is so pretty.
Oh my God, it's so fun. And I've had this in my stash since last summer. And it's just so pretty. I don't know why. And with this stripy, it was a stripy sock cowl. So I wanted my heel flap and everything to be striped.
I love how different it looks doing the heel flap.
And it basically went through one whole color repeat. And then when I picked up the stitches for the gusset, it was back to the pink again. So I've got one fatter pink stripe. But I still love the way it turned out. It didn't interrupt it all that much. And it's just a super fun pattern. And I did that kind of, is that called a rounded toe? Or
yes.
Where you decrease at 8 different spots and then you just pull it through.
Where did you find that pattern? People would like to know. Did you?
It's in Sock Architecture. There's one version of it.
Is there a sock pattern you can think of on Ravelry that has that?
No.
Okay.
But there's got to be.
Totally.
I have all these great sock books and I just want to try those things. I have to say, I don't know that this shape fits my toe as well as that wedge one.
I love the wedge.
Yeah, so I feel like this is really fun and it looks really cute and it seems really quick to knit, but I'll probably go back to that wedge toe most of the time.
It is a pretty toe.
Isn't it cute though? Doesn't it look great? And I really like the pop of the white. So you can go to Christina, the Cozy Knitter's Etsy shop, and now she's doing this color yarn with minis that match. So the turquoise or the navy or the pink.
I watched Die Another Day quickly this morning.
I was watching them too.
And I couldn't finish watching the whole thing, so I zipped to the end where I knew they'd have talk about their yarn.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And she's got some new colorways today in her shop, the Cozy Knitters. And Amanda, Yarn Enabler, does as well. So worth a look, you guys.
They're very fun. Good podcast. Die Another Day. 2 Canadian. Well, they're not really both Canadian, but they're both in Canada. So Christina's European, right? But we'll call her Canadian today.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe she's a Canadian citizen. Maybe she is Canadian.
Yeah, so really, what do I know? Don't listen to me. Like, most of the time,
rude.
don't. Yeah, that is rude. Sorry, Christina. Jeez.
Okay,
so what about you with Sock Talk?
Okay, let me tell you, these traveled with me. They went to the beach. They went into the lazy river. They went everywhere. It's nice to actually use my product and know that it held up.
Good. You put it through its paces.
I did.
And I love your orange zipper. This is just so cute.
This was... Oh, I ironed it and sort of made a mark on the bottom. You can't see it now, but I couldn't sell it. Okay, so...
Oh my God,
do you guys remember my yarn? These are shorties.
Oh, they're so cute,
I'm making little shorties.
And they're so
can you
bright.
do that, please?
What am I doing?
Tangled.
Okay.
With the yarn. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so...
Oh, I love the way
that's
that
not the right
feels.
Doesn't
What is this?
Vivid. Tracy, this is the Paradise color with the orange.
I don't have this color.
No, it's new.
Oh, okay.
It's fairly new.
Well, you're saying, okay, well, I love it.
Okay.
It's a beautiful gray and lime and hot
is.
pink. Oh, you guys, look at that.
So I've just made a little shorty. I've done my same length of cuff, and now I was lazy and didn't feel like doing a long one. So I just thought,
it's coming summer, short socks.
Totally. And so this is Julia, lovely Julia from Vivid Yarn Studio.
Oh my God.
And this is her Paradise colorway. And it's a 75,
feels amazing.
25 Stellina. This is her superwash nylon.
How fun that is.
You guys look at the sparkle.
That's a great shot.
I
oh my God.
am.
Look at your heel turn.
Yeah.
Look how cute that is.
Little
so you did
square
the little
one.
square one again.
Yeah.
That's my favorite heel, people.
I'm going to talk about that heel on my next sock.
Okay, good.
But I am look at that. Hot lipstick pink, neon, limey green, orange, a little bit of natural peeking through. And gray.
This is that color that I said to you was going to be so okay. Well, I had no idea it would look like this, but I knew the pink and green were going to be stunning together, right?
I'm crazy about it.
And the orange, which I love.
And these, I'm going to do at the toe. Oh my God, look, it's all coming apart. This is a mini of hers. I didn't need it to be matchy-matchy.
Oh, those are her mini sets.
But I didn't, this is not her mini set, but this is one that's sort of, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Okay, you know what I like sometimes when people do? 2 different colored toes.
Yes.
I think that's really cute.
Do you know what I thought I would do also? Is like maybe a 3/4 of an inch stripe before the toe back in this.
Mm-hmm.
So the toe would be this, and then a stripe of something.
Sure.
Anyway, it's fun. So that's one of my socks.
Super cute.
Okay, do you have a whip? Sock
whip? I do have a sock whip. So when the 2 socks that I just finished were both knit-alongs. So I had to do another knit-along.
So did you cast off? You cast off 2 and you cast on 4?
I cast off 2 pairs. And no, really I didn't. I was actually really good. So I don't even have my pattern with me. But this is the Fine and Dandy sock knit-along that we were going to do.
Really
yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, I want to start
It's happening. So this is my second version. I cast them on with that beautiful Isis Fiber Arts, the poinsettia color. And it's toe up. So you can keep trying it on to see if it's going to fit. And I just knew it wasn't working.
Is it too small?
It was too big. Too big. So I pulled it out. But at the same time, the Sweater Co. released a new, an add-on to the pattern, a smaller size. So you can knit 2 sizes in this pattern. It costs $1 Australian.
How many were the stitches on the first original?
64, which I thought it should fit, right?
Yeah.
But just the way this stitch pattern is, it was just turning out bigger. So this pattern's $1 Australian, and 100% of the profits go to UNICEF to help children all over the world.
I love that.
Even if you're not going to knit them, I feel like we need to buy a pattern. But you're going to want to knit them. So,
I'm casting these on today too.
Okay, so I tandem knit these, and what I saw Chelsea from Legacy Knits. It says in the pattern, and the picture is beautiful. It's a tonal yarn, and I thought I'm doing these in tonal. And then Chelsea, being the trailblazer that she is, cast it on in a variegated, a hand painted yarn, and it looked
Chelsea, you're nutty.
Amazing. So I got out a speckled yarn, and this is what I did, and I started knitting them. This is my hedgehog fibers from 2 months ago called Covet. See the little flowers?
I can't even.
I know. So how about this? The toe is Sweet Georgia Tough Love Sock in Deep Cove. I know. Apparently there's something going on with that, right? I love it. It's
look at
so
the greens
beautiful.
And the blues in that.
It goes so well with this. And then there's this. This is a very aqua colored, and it's got tangerine and purple and hot pink, and it's just such a fun color. I love it. So I've put it, I cast on the smaller size, and this fits amazing.
How many stitches did you cast on?
56.
So there must have been a lot of feedback about being a little bit loose.
I guess. And I'm doing it on a 2.25 millimeter, which is what I would normally knit it on. You got such good long. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at those little flowers. And so
Is it hard?
You know what? It was tricky. I did have a learning curve with this thing. And you keep going back into this. It's a flower stitch, and you keep going back into the same hole and pulling out loops of yarn.
But so you do that down?
Sort of. And you do that 3 times. And I found the first 2 not too bad, but the 3rd time, and you're holding the stitches on the needle and stuff, I found that tricky. So the 3rd time I do it now, I just do it with a crochet hook real quick. And awesome. I'm zipping on these guys.
I am in love with
toe
these socks.
up is not my chosen way to knit socks. My super, by memory, rote way, and I feel like it's super quick. Cuff down. I can do that, no problem. Kitchener does not bug me. But
I like a Kitchener.
so I had to relearn Jenny's magic cast on or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God, I was so bad at it for a few times.
Okay, speaking of that, I took a toe-up class. You knit a baby
Yes.
sock. And I think I got almost to the end of the class and I was just cast. I think 13 times to...
Yeah.
It's tricky.
And I mean, it's actually really good to not get it right away because you keep practicing and practicing. And
it was
the
tricky for
next time that I had got to do it, I think I've kind of learned it now. But when I do toe-up socks, I've only ever done like an afterthought heel or I guess a fish lips kiss heel would work too. This one is where you build the gusset, like you do short rows and stuff. I'm doing it just the way the pattern says.
Hey, look at all the new techniques here.
Totally. These socks, when I'm done, I'm going to feel like a bit of an accomplishment with these because I'm going to have learned a lot. I'm going to have learned a lot. I've never done a flower. And the colors are just, I want to knit all day on this.
Guys, I can't even.
It's called Covet.
It is.
And if you ever see it in Hedgehog's shop, which you probably won't for a long time because it was a club colorway,
snag it.
Oh my God, you guys.
I want these socks. I'm not so sure I'll knit them. Does somebody want to knit them for me?
Somebody was saying how they were going to do just the flowers on the top of the foot and then maybe do a ribbed leg.
Oh.
So there's lots of ways you can do it. It's harder than it. It's easier than it looks. Sorry, it's not harder than it looks.
Well, for sure won't
it's
do that.
easier than it looks. And now that I've sort of done it for a bit, I can show you. But you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pages to the pattern and that sort of...
Yeah, and I'm not sure why now that they do a right foot and a left foot, so I hope I haven't screwed something up, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I could have made a huge mistake already and not know it. But I love it. It's
so
turning out
funny.
really well. Yeah.
Okay, I have another sock whip.
Okay.
Lisa Frank.
Oh my God. I saw this in the lazy river.
Okay, well, I always carried my tote bag with me the whole time.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Okay, so this is Desert Vista Dye Works, which my other color, Zombie It's Cold Outside, shipped. I'm surprised I didn't get it. This is the Lisa Frank, and it's in her Sparkle. And this is the mini it came with, just to refresh everybody's mind.
So cute.
Sparkle, and it's a zebra stripe. And then this is the self-stripe. Look how 80s this is.
Well, in the ball, it's super cute, but it's unbelievable knit up.
Okay, so does that not 80s?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Neon jelly shoes and those jelly bracelets. And
yeah, those things in your hair with scrunchies.
Yes.
Okay, so I cast on this. I did a touch longer than I normally did because I was just crazy about the self-striping yarn. Yeah, so this is Lisa Frank, and then the heel is done in it as well, and then I picked up. Okay,
it's so beautiful.
I am crazy in love with this yarn. The only thing, and I'm 64 stitches, which fit really well here. When you have the square heel, you don't have as many stitches you pick up. So
smaller gusset
by fairly considerable amount of rows.
Yes.
So you know what I find? Because I have a very high instep or arch, whatever you call it, it's not unwearable, super tight right here.
So I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you.
No, I'm not going to.
Or I would start like doing a knit 3 purl 1 rib on your sock so that you actually get stretch instead of just plain vanilla.
Yeah.
That one little those extra pearls will give you some stretch.
Yeah.
But if you like the heel, but I know what you mean about the gusset.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's you do less rows and you have less stitches, right? You have less stitches to decrease. Yeah. So it doesn't have as much room. An afterthought heel has even less room so a true afterthought heel doesn't.
Okay, so that's what I was going to do that with our thing we were going to talk about. A little bit vague, but we'll mention it.
Anyway, okay, so that may not be your heel either though, but you can add gussets.
I think my standard gusset and wedge, not the square, the wedge, wedge.
Yeah,
is my ultimate fit. And I have a tip. Have I mentioned this before?
I would love a tip.
So when you cast on your stitches, and then I divide it into 2, right? And then your first stitch joins. What I like to do, because I could never get a really tight join just using the ball yarn,
where you're working
yarn.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I make it nice and snug on the needle with my tail and my working yarn, and the first 2 stitches of my pattern I knit with both.
Oh, actually, you've shown me that, and it looks way better.
Because you guys, I know it's a slight bit of a jog because you're in the round, but I used to get a noticeable hole. That's gone.
That's way better.
If that was Cat Bourdie. I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's
crazy cat.
She's a genius.
She said, actually, she even said with hats, cast on an extra stitch, pass that extra stitch over.
I've heard that.
So you're attaching the 2. Anyway,
that's a really good idea.
She's genius. That was her. So these are my Lisa Frank socks, and I'm crazy about them. I can't wait till they're finished.
Those are so fun, and they're for you, I hope.
Yeah,
good.
I'm a selfish sock knitter.
Oh, me too. Unless I make a mistake and they turn out too big, and then I give them to you.
Which I love. Oops! That was perfect. Oh my god, I felt like I won the sock lottery.
No, that's perfect. Okay, so sock talk, right? Do we have anything else for sock talk? Okay, I did want to mention something else, because now that I've cast off 2 pairs of socks, I feel like I should cast on 1 more. I'd like to have a couple pairs.
Totally. You need an option.
I do.
Yeah.
There's a new sock knit along, the Suffolk Sock Group.
I've heard.
I know. They're doing the vintage socks.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know really. I mean, there is a book. Nancy Bush has a book that's called Vintage Socks. I don't have that book. But I do have other sock books.
You're gonna lose it. I can see it on your face. Oh my god,
a whole week without you, and I didn't do this once. But anyway, it's April 1st, so it's just started, to June 1st, and go over to their Ravelry group and check it out. She's got all kinds of she says they're doing giveaways, but I feel like with vintage socks, I'm going to pick some kind of a really soft color, and maybe do something lacy or something like that.
What a fun idea.
Maybe a ladylike kind of pretty, I don't know.
I think these dandy ones would work.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's no pattern suggestions. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I love it.
But I think that'll be really fun. Vintage sock knit along. So I think that's on my next sock cast on. I'm going to be thinking about that.
Oh, what a fun. I love
it. It is. It's super fun.
Okay, let's show this. Because we just talked about knitting.
Okay. So this is super fun too. Again, we got the chance to meet someone in person that had seen the podcast.
I haven't.
Well, I did. It was super fun. This was a couple weeks ago, and I actually meant to mention her last time, but then she got in touch with us and said, hey, I want to send you something. What? Thank you. So this Andrea, who lives in Bonnieville, which is, I don't know exactly, a couple hours away from Edmonton, right? But she was in River City Yarns, and she was doing the knit along. She's doing the 3-color cashmere shawl knit along. She's not only doing it, she's finished. Her shawl is in the FO thread, and it's so
I know I'm going to be asking someone
beautiful.
To finish my shawl for me.
So hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
It was so nice to meet her, and she has Twisted Daisy Fibers on Etsy.
She messaged me after she talked to Tracy.
Sweet.
And said, I'm sending you something for a giveaway.
She did. So she sent a prize.
Yeah.
You guys, look at this bag. Look at her cute little tags. Do we see that?
Yeah.
And look, her handle is on that little D-ring, and you can take it off.
Yeah.
But why would you want to? So it clips on, and it's got this great little loop. Boy, her fabric choice is ever cute. And she does the little tab on the back of her zipper, for when you want to hold on and really give it a good tug like that.
I love that.
Isn't it nice? Like the quality of her work. And look at that. Like how fun. Polka dots and chevrons. I just love graphic prints like that. And because she's such a big-hearted sweetheart, she sent one each for Jody and I. So, hello.
We did a swap.
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
I know, but still.
I got really lucky. I got really lucky.
Look at her cards.
I know. So, Andrea, we're going to put all your info in our show notes because you guys, her bags are stunning. Look how pretty.
They are.
It was so hard not to use this when you were away. I just wanted to put something in it right away.
You could have.
Well, no, I had to show it. Apparently, that's the podcast.
Can I just say, these are lightly interfaced, and I appreciate that in a bag because I'm always shoving it into another bag.
Yeah, me too.
But it's got enough structure that it stands up.
No problem.
And you know it's going to wear well. Can I just say, these are beautifully
And look at her
bags.
zipper pull, which is a progress keeper. But look, it's a daisy. Come on.
Andrea.
So well done.
Thank you for my beautiful, beautiful bag.
So many thank yous. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, you can go like this.
So I'm very excited to put this in the cowl. Isn't that exciting?
Look, you can do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
So
Like
it's,
freckled
it's
whimsy.
kind of convertible.
Like Carrie's.
That's so similar, right? But what a great style. Her stitching, look at her, beautiful and straight. You guys are amazing. And her little tag is one that it's just sort of flips like that. Isn't that
fold
cute?
over. Very sweet.
Isn't
bags.
that cute? I love it.
Love it.
So an Alberta girl. Very excited by that.
Thank you.
I can't wait to show a project in there.
I love it.
Yeah. We are spoiled rotten. Oh my God, you guys. Crazy. And we had the coolest thing happen in our Ravelry group. Laura she's in Ireland. She has an online knitting magazine. Remember?
I forgot about this.
Okay. And it's called Olin and you guys have to go there. You have to check it out. She's on Instagram and she's online. It's an online knitting magazine. So there's all kinds of profiles and patterns and yarns,
tips and tricks.
You guys, I was on there this morning. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's fairly new. So I think we should all go there and put it on our email and get her newsletter. And
Sign up.
Yeah. But they did a review of 3 podcasts in an episode. And oh my gosh, the Grocery Girls are one of them.
What?
So I know. I mean, anyway, it was so lovely and kind of actually blew our mind. It was such a sweet, funny review, and it was sort of after you'd just been talking about your eyebrows, and at the end she said, "Your eyebrows are fine." But you guys go check it out. It was lovely. So she used to be a yarn shop owner.
Oh, yeah. What a fun transition. Did she retire? I wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah. So it's Laura and Deidre.
And I love continually learning this, this art of knitting and crocheting.
Totally.
I love, I can appreciate these new techniques and these new indie. I love
and
learning.
She had stuff on there that wasn't just knitting. I mean, it was yarn. So there was spinning and weaving and felting. There was all kinds of stuff in there.
Something for everybody.
Yeah. So it was really nice. So that was quite an honor, right? To see our name in there. That was really sweet.
Hi.
All the way over in Ireland. Maybe one day we'll have to go over there and
we're coming to stay
say
with you.
Hey. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
We're going to do a lot of traveling, apparently.
Apparently we're going to quit our jobs and run away from our husbands.
God.
Let's do an around the world trip.
Oh my gosh.
Eric said he would come.
Well, Eric's expected to come, so good.
And Sebastian too.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so we never did FOs, and I'm like wearing an FO.
I was just thinking that.
Hello? I'm going to have to put a picture in here because, I'm a little bit shawl. I can't do the whole take it off, put it back on thing. But I'm wearing my jewel pin again. But this is the hot shawl, which I love, you guys. Oh, maybe I should just take it off. No, I'm not taking it off. Okay, whatever. So we did this. I did this one in a gradient, and this version now is done in the Ancient Arts. They're fingering BFL. So Blue Face Leicester wool, and one's a speckle. This one's this speckle that's called Eiffel Tower, and this was that denim part of your gradient kit that you showed a few episodes ago.
Jules has the Eiffel Tower.
I know. Well, she better get on knitting it because it's really, really, really
Get
nice.
your mojo back.
Yeah. And it just feels amazing. It blocked like a dream, and the pattern is written by Holly Yo for River City Yarns, actually.
Beautiful.
So you can go to Ravelry and purchase it. It would be really fun. So then I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to do the speckled yarn as the body of the shawl and then a solid through the lace? And I know I've complained about, kind of whined about being a bad lace knitter. This is a pleasure to knit.
Hey, can I just say how gorgeous it is? It looks like waves.
In person, yeah, it's a kind of all feather and fan like.
Yeah.
And so it kind of just does this naturally, right? Where it's your stitches are pulling opposite directions, so you get these really great.
It's a beautiful.
So
knit.
much fun to knit, and these colors. I mean, I live in jeans.
They look great in you.
I'm totally gonna wear. Thanks, but I picked sort of a denim-y color because I love to wear jeans.
Oh, it'll go with everything.
Yeah. So there's 5 different denims in this line, and this is number 4, and I have number 3 too. So who knows?
I have the gradient.
You have all 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my FO.
What a beautiful FO.
Thanks.
I don't have an FO, but I brought an FO that she knit. I'm feeling a trend
Okay,
here.
so Dag, you know what Dag said?
What?
We should call these older FOs GG, blast from the past.
Oh my god, here's a blast from the past, you guys.
And this is from the past. This
Okay,
is a while ago. I don't
Tracy.
even remember when.
Tracy, you've got to talk about her.
I don't know.
Paige
I
thought it was
talk
for
too
her
much.
16th birthday.
Did she?
Yes. She thought she remembered it from 2
I
years
feel like
ago.
no, it's a Christmas gift.
I mean, oh, okay.
It was a Christmas gift. But I had so much fun with it. It's the first stuffy I ever knit. It's knit out of Cascade 220 yarn. And then this is a little bit of Socks That Rock it's a fingering weight called Fire on the Mountain.
It's a removable skirt.
I doubled it. Well, yeah, because it kind of looked weird naked. So I thought, it's a lady. It's a lady, so
You don't want to show your lady bits.
We're dressing it up and we're covering those parts and whatever. So I made little silly jewelry for her. This was out of a Patons. Patons makes those little books, those little paper books. And this one was all sock monkeys. And I think it's still available. Like they had a punk rock one, and this was the lady one. So this lips and everything are right in the pattern.
You guys, the purse. She made this.
I think those have to be patterns that I found on Ravelry. And all I looked for was doll clothes, if you type it in.
Little flowers.
But the glasses were just wire from Michael's.
You guys.
This is all just from the jewelry section.
Strings.
I know. Okay, I had so much fun with this.
Okay, but look at the hat. It's like those Baba. We have a Baba, so we mean this in the most loving way. Those Baba wrap
Baba
things.
had hats that totally look like that. And I think what actually happened is I knit a hat and it didn't fit, and then I just sort of had to tack it and make it fit.
Oh my god.
So that's sort of what happened there. So don't ask for a pattern. I have no idea.
Earrings.
And her shoes come off. Oh, no, sorry, I'm lying. They don't come off.
Maybe you
I
stitched
them on. But they were made individually, but...
I can't even.
Oh my god, Jody, I even forgot what she looked like.
I forgot until Jordan brought it up last
I forgot
night.
she had earrings. So apparently, anyway,
tail.
she was super fun. But all in separate pieces, right? Like every...
She's so special.
Okay.
I think I'm going to keep this for Paige.
Yeah, pack it away.
No, not pack it away, but keep it because years later, she's not going to appreciate it until later.
For sure, I get that.
Right?
Yeah. She was collecting sock monkeys at the time.
She still
She
does.
was huge on collecting sock monkeys.
She's got the most beautiful collection of sock monkeys.
And she asked me, she said, can you knit me a sock monkey? Because you didn't knit yet.
Speaking of monkeys.
Oh my god.
I almost came home from Mexico with a monkey.
If anybody would come home with a monkey, it would be you. No, not without a word. If you could get that thing through immigration,
it would have been mine.
I know, Jody.
Okay, so this monkey we went into Playa del Carmen, and no, Sue, I was not in Cabo.
Jody, I said to Jody this morning, you were not in Cabo.
Sue, on our Periscope this morning, I had quickly caught the end and said hello, and she said, oh, were you in Cabo? And I said, yes. I wasn't actually there. I was in
it was just as beautiful.
Playa del Carmen. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So in town there was this guy in the middle of the square, and he had this monkey. Well, this little monkey. What kind of monkey would you say that was?
I don't know. Do you think it was one of those capuchin monkeys? Because it sort of looks like one they used to have at the zoo. Yeah.
So I had my tote bag, and Jordan wanted picture with him, so you pay him 100 pesos, and no one was around.
Really?
So this guy, we were with this guy for like 20 minutes just playing with the monkey. But I had my strap on here. He jumped onto me, and in my bag found a Werther. I should post a little video. Unwrapped the Werther and ate this Werther for like 20 minutes. Sucked it and licked it.
And he was allowed to do that?
She let him keep it. Yeah. He feeds him hot dogs and hamburgers and fries. I'm sure Werther isn't gonna... But this monkey, like, he was just here, and he just wanted love, and...
Hey, well, our mom, when she was a kid, had monkeys. And I don't know how they got them, but our grandpa was kind of a kook. That's probably where you get it, right? Like, he was... I mean the kook in a very loving way. But he would bring home... They had, horses and goats, and at one point they had monkeys that wore diapers and stuff.
I want a monkey.
You're not getting a monkey.
I want a monkey and a goat. Anyway,
I would like goats for sure.
I fell in absolute love with this monkey. He was so cute.
Well,
the guy said he was from a shelter. For sure, this was his own monkey. Like, we're giving him pesos.
Well, but maybe that's where he got him.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy, this
and it's tropical there.
Mexican
like it would be a good climate
was just the sweetest. Just let us Google and goggle over this monkey, and it was.
They must have just loved that. That's hilarious, Jody. Okay, so I feel like, oh my god. Okay. We made some mistakes in our last podcast.
Okay, why didn't we start with this?
We're morons. We should have started with this.
With Knit Vicious.
I can't even. Okay, for sure. First of all, can't even watch that podcast. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard every time. Knit fishes? Oh yeah, they're knit fishes.
Usually you don't get names wrong.
They're in Portland. Yeah, they're in Portland. No, 100%. The only thing we got right is Kelly and Carrie. They're awesome, and we love their podcast. Any other factual information was a big fat lie. So let's do it right.
Because there is a Knit Vicious Instagram.
Well, hopefully she got some followers.
Notorious.
And I mean, this is now we're late to the party, but lots of people have heard of them. They've got tons of followers. They've got a few episodes, and I adore them.
I do too.
They're one of the podcasts that as soon as I see that little notification come up, I love to click on it. Yeah. So they're both teachers, which I adore. And they're super fun pals. So they're really just...
And you feel that. You feel that they're for their love of knitting and their love for each other and their friendship. And
they're so sweet. I mean, before our podcast was even up, I had been begging for their forgiveness on Ravelry. I was like, oh my God, you guys.
I think we might have said it 7 times.
Oh, it was so embarrassing. Anyway, that is correct. Notorious.
Yeah.
Notorious. You guys want to
watch girls.
That. And I discovered a new podcast.
I know.
To me.
You told me and I've watched.
And I mean, come on. Another reason to be UK or bust. Go see Charlotte. Charlotte knits in Glasgow, Scotland.
I can just listen to that accent for days.
Well, and she's
adorable.
She's adorable. She's so lovely to watch, but she's very personable, right? She talks to you like you're a friend in the room, and it was funny, the first episode she talked about not having a stash, and she's not that kind of person to probably have lots of it. And then she went to the Edinburgh Yarn Fest, and it was like, hello.
Oh, yeah.
I discovered some yarn babies there. So how lucky that she got to go to the Edinburgh Yarn Fest.
I'm a little suspicious of people who say they don't have stash.
Yeah, some people don't like the stress of having it put away.
And then just knit as they go.
For a long time, I didn't have much of a stash. But I knit way more now. I'm way more at the yarn shop. So, and I love it. I love it. I have no problem with my stash.
So what did she buy at the Edinburgh Yarn Fest?
Yarn. Hello. Well, more than... And she loves to knit socks, too.
I wonder if Tilly was there.
Oh.
Or Danny.
Yeah, I don't know how far away it is for them.
Yeah.
But it just seemed so lovely. So many people were there. Sockmatician was there.
Was he?
Stephen West was there.
He'd be a kook to meet, huh?
Oh my gosh. Just a thrill.
Yeah.
It would be so exciting. So it was huge. They had tons of designers and podcasters and yarn companies and major.
Stephen West is like a yarn tornado.
Yeah.
Colorful yarn tornado.
I know. Yeah. So unique and special.
Yeah,
right?
Really. Yeah.
Totally.
And I didn't realize, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're not.
The exploration station that Eric is hosting, and it's beautiful, by the way. I didn't realize that was it the previous year's mystery knit along?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
So he's so famous for all his patterns, but he's huge. His shawls are amazing.
His mystery knit alongs.
And all his bold neon colors. So I look at his patterns and I have to imagine them not in neon because I can't do that much neon for myself. But I love the exploration station. I wish I was in that knit along with Eric, but I had so much stuff on the needles I couldn't do it.
I'm imagining knitting that.
I would love to knit it because I think it's such a cool combination of textures
Eric,
and colors.
can you knit us both one, please?
Yeah, I just want one.
No,
just one.
I want one too.
Okay, well, just one for me and one for you.
Yours is so beautiful.
His turned out amazing.
Sorry, my nose is dry.
So that's what did you have a podcast you discovered?
Did I?
I don't know. Charlotte Knits for sure is one that I wanted to mention. And how about this? I was clicking away on my little needles and watching a homespun house.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
Thank you for the kind words.
Yeah. So that's very kind that Molly was watching.
We love you.
So, oh my gosh, she's one of the first podcasts I ever watched.
I have something to talk about with her.
Okay.
Not yet.
And last time, here's another mistake we made. We didn't give away our Grocery Girl Spread the Love pattern.
Remember,
all
each
these
week
things come to us.
Yeah.
We want to give back as much as we can too. And so every week we wanted to give a pattern. So last episode
she had pulled a name.
We did it. We did the random number generator. It was awesome and we forgot to say it. And it's actually super exciting who the winner was. And this is
just because we know them.
Well, totally legit. The first pattern that was ever gifted to me after our first episode was from this lady. So she's an amazing designer. She's an amazing podcaster.
Yes.
And well, she's half of a podcasting duo, and it's Sarah
Dyer
Stevens and Dyer. Come on, like, so Sarah Stevens, you have won Grocery Girl Spread the Love. We're going to give you a pattern of your choice, and it's so fun to give you one back because you guys, you and Lydia
Sarah,
have both given us patterns.
Please message me on Ravelry. Tracy's done the last few. Please message me with
your choice.
Your choice. And
up to $10 US.
I will gift that to you, my love.
Yeah, how fun is that? And so, of course, we're doing one for this episode too.
Yeah,
so now
that was 2 weeks ago.
Now we're caught up, and today we have 2,285 members in our Ravelry group.
It's hard to wrap my brain around.
It's crazy. And if you haven't joined the Ravelry group, do, because there's such fun stuff going on in there. And Knit with Coffee, Vicky. Yay!
Cute name. Hi, Vicky.
I'm knitting with coffee too, Vicky. And I checked, she's from Texas. So I was in your project page today, Vicky, and she knits the cutest stuffies and
I flew over to you, Vicky, yesterday.
Yeah, she's probably been to Playa del Carmen, maybe, because it's close.
It's a 5-minute plane ride.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
So, yay, Vicky.
Vicky, please message me again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've done quite a few.
We may even message you before you see the podcast, so whatever. We'll get you the pattern. No,
if you don't message us by the end of the weekend, we'll message you. Okay. I think, wouldn't it be fun for them to find out?
It totally would.
Yeah.
I think Sarah Stevens is going to die.
Good.
And I love it. I love that it's random. This is all random number generator, you guys. We have nothing to do with it, so it's just very thrilling to be able to give a little bit back the way we can. So thanks. Thanks for being in our Ravelry group. Yeah. So it's super fun.
Anything else on your list?
I think we should tell about our Isis Fiber Arts coupon code again.
Let's just remind people so they're not missing out.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It's such gorgeous yarn, you guys.
Oh. I went to her website after. It would be hard to pick just one.
Sure, her dye's beautiful. And she's out in Penticton, British Columbia. So
she's our neighbor.
She totally is. And I love that. And she's offering 15% off.
That's a big discount.
It's huge. Yeah. Until the end of April. So get in there and use the coupon code Grocery Girls. And that'll give you a little bit of a discount.
So nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so generous. And you guys, I have already knit with the yarn and it's amazing. And
she has.
It's awesome. And I didn't cast it on for my sock again, partially because I love the color so much. I want it to be like up here. I don't want to be socks.
Okay, I can tell you that cranberry, that's one of your
oh my God, I love it.
Awesome colors.
And I'm thinking it may be when I try brioche. I've got something else that goes so well with it. It's yarn can kind of tell you what it wants to be sometimes. That's what I think it's going to be. A shawl for sure.
I love that.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So do we have anything else? We've got so many fun things to talk about, and I feel like we've been talking forever.
Okay, so to break it up, should we show some stash?
And how
I have one.
Settle in. Yeah, right. So it's been a couple of weeks. Can I just preface everything by saying that?
I would have half this amount if yarn ink was ugly.
And I try. Oh my God.
I blame Alicia, actually, for a lot of this.
Oh, she'll take that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how beautiful her yarn is.
Yeah.
And on the off chance you see this podcast Thursday night before Friday, she's having a shop update on Friday.
At 2.
Wait a minute. Today's Friday. Oh, forget it.
Forget it.
But she always has good yarn. So
forget it. You missed the update. I have an alert. I was thinking, is it?
I think we should cut this moron part out.
No, it's funny. Okay, so
yarn makes me happy. I'm giddy and I'm on my second latte.
So let me start with skein yarn. So like we had talked about a few episodes ago, I had mentioned that I had bought. Someone had asked us, "What is your bucket list, wish list yarn?"
Right.
Skein yarn was it, and I had ordered 2 in the exact same colorway.
Oh my gosh!
Can you hold that, please? Look at this, you guys.
All the way from Australia.
Yeah. This is called Surfer Girl.
Oh, you're kidding. It's the only way I'm going to be a surfer girl.
Can you just not even?
Okay, the speckles, I can't even.
What did you post on Instagram? You're getting a bazillion likes.
My hot shawl.
Yeah, you are. You're getting a ton of likes.
Oh, you guys, it's such a nice pattern to knit. Go do it.
Okay, so in love.
Okay, this is the pinky purple that I'm crazy for, and it's got this kind of cobalty royal blue speckles and this bronzy speckles.
Look at the sky blue.
I'm dying to cast this on.
Well, you know what? One's yours.
Jody,
Did you know that? Well, oh yeah, one's yours.
you're so bad. Like, honestly. Oops.
Okay, so this skein yarn, we just can't say enough.
Super fun. Oh my
Yeah.
God, the color's amazing. And I didn't realize the name. That's super cool.
Well worth the wait. And I signed up for her newsletter, so she has updates and info and stuff in a newsletter,
Love
so then
it.
you can catch. Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Gorgeous.
Okay, you do two to my one because there's some good things happening over here.
Okay, so if
We need to quit our job and knit professionally to get through all of this. Is there such a thing like knitting for money so we could support our families and still just knit all day long? Look at that.
So I participate. This is my second swapless mini skein swap that Melissa from the Spicy Homemaker organized with Bohemia Fiber, Amy from Bohemia Fiber.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just remind you, you had to send in an inspiration picture, and there was less. There was 20 in our first group, and you got 25 grams, 5-gram minis. This one there was 10, which I can appreciate the fewer because you get the bigger mini.
Right.
Okay. So these are, I got my minis in the mail. Ooh,
Look.
Okay, so whoever may know, who have watched Eric, who is of course Sticks Plus Twine, that if you haven't, you should.
Yeah.
This is his.
What was I just doing though? I made my hair. Sorry, it's not as important. It's really weird looking at yourself. Okay, Eric's yarn.
This was his. He had, what was it?
Starry Night.
Starry Night,
Van
and
Gogh.
this was his final product,
It's
and
so
he won.
pretty.
You voted. He won a full skein of that.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so Andy, okay, this I think is this one is, actually, I'm not saying this because it's Eric and Andy, but I might be a tie with the colorways that came up.
Yeah, I love this one. This one's a very denim-y kind of color.
Very denim-y. It was the most beautiful oil painting of this blue bird, and there was yellow in it. But look at that, you guys.
Oh, that's really pretty. And actually the orange, it doesn't seem to pick up orange and yellow as well as it should, but it's so pretty.
Okay, now,
And this one's yours?
this is mine. Now,
I love it.
so much love it. It was a painting by a neighborhood friend of
girlfriend.
ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And her paintings I love, and that's what I use for inspiration. But there's different, you guys, like,
It's, what did you call that green? It's kind of a celery and
Yes.
a mocha brown.
that's a good, there's some navy blue in there.
And that raspberry kind of burnt, like brownie raspberry. Anyway, it's gorgeous.
Okay, and so
Lucky
here's,
you.
I know, just a quick little.
More minis. I joined their new swap, and those should be coming right away.
So Amy did one on her own, right? Because this one Melissa initiated.
There's a Bohemia Fibers Ravelry group, and she did one herself through there, and she wondered if we wanted to do one sometime.
Yes.
Hello.
I would organize that.
Yeah,
I should touch
so,
base with her.
You know, at some
because you
point in the
guys-
future, it's so fun.
How fun. And then I know that there's tons of people who participated in this that had then ordered full skeins of their own.
Right.
Or you can order full skeins of other people.
Right.
So there was that opportunity too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
She's
so
very,
fun.
very good at what she does.
I can't wait for them to come. My inspiration picture was this field of tulips.
I saw that.
It went from like a blush to a pink, and then there was like a tangerine orangey kind of undertone. Anyway,
Was there green?
there was a bit of green.
Was there black centers?
I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway,
so
it's
that's
stunning. So I'm
beautiful.
dying to see everybody's yarn.
Love
It was
it.
gorgeous. Okay, do you want
Okay.
to see? OMG. Oh, come on.
That looks like a big ball.
It is a big ball, Jody. That's what she said. Are we going there? Oh my god. Okay, again, I'm completely addicted
That's
to nomadic
beautiful.
yarns. OMG. Okay, this is one of her Harry Potter colors. Hello, hello, hello. This is the McGonagall colorway in Nomadic Yarns Harry Potter's line.
Look what you got.
It's so pretty. You get the little Deathly Hallows stitch marker, which I love. But I got this yarn, and I don't always get yarn. You always get sparkle. I don't always get sparkle. I got this one on sparkle.
I love sparkle.
And it's got some skinny stripes, but this green is
biggy.
a much fatter stripe. So it's got a dark gray, a really soft light gray, and kind of this purpley maroon color.
Very tonal.
Dying to cast it on.
Today,
Love it.
this weekend you will.
Oh my
I bet.
god. Oh my god.
Because it's already wound.
It's ready to roll.
Yeah.
Let's just go. I got some. I actually would have to buy more needles if I was going to cast this on. But I love it, and it just feels amazing. It is a merino stellina nylon combo. So dying to have those. But you know what? I'm also dying, you guys. I'm dying to make little fingerless mitts or something out of stripy gloves too.
That would be beautiful.
Wouldn't that be nice? Because then you'd see them a lot more.
That colorway is gorgeous.
It is so beautiful.
My knit night's in the mail.
Watching back our podcast, I was chitter chattering about something with those socks, and then you kind of said, I ordered knit night, and I missed it.
I did.
I can't believe it. Well, you're going to love it.
Well,
It's
when I
such a
saw
pretty
it in
color.
person, it was hard to not.
Well, and even this, there's so many of her colors. I have favorited, I can't even tell you. If you go to my thing on Etsy, it's going to be crazy with nomadic yarns.
Love it.
And vivid yarns, and yarn ink, and Mrs. Brown's bags, and all those things. So,
Okay.
Jode,
Let's do this.
I think, okay.
So, you guys know, look at that. Does that look like teacup?
Her colors, these
These ladies, the Olu girls, Lydia and Sarah.
Yeah.
They have an Etsy shop. I just love I haven't done anything with them, but I love collecting minis. And especially in these perfect little wound
The
stains.
colors are beautiful.
Look at those colors, you guys.
They do some gorgeous speckles too.
This looks like teacup.
Yeah.
Very dainty.
Their twist, yes. Yeah.
So that was thrilling. So that's what I ordered.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I got.
Come on.
Yes. Okay, first of all, you have to see this card. Okay, first, I don't have nice handwriting. Tracy does. So I can appreciate nice penmanship.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait till you see this
Just
card.
because
KT's going to like this too.
bees.
Isn't she crazy about bees?
Poor Katie. She was ill.
With what?
She missed a week of podcasting. Missed you, Katie.
Oh,
And now I'm going to be able to post my Harry Potter socks.
look at that. I'm not gonna show, but this I was crazy
Metallic
about.
bees.
You know what I thought I would do is
I love bees.
frame this little white
Isn't
matted.
that pretty?
I just thought it was. Anyway, crazy about the card.
That's gorgeous.
But she sent this with the idea. She suggested, Sister Cal,
Well, I'm in. I'm in. Are you
and
kidding?
one for you,
I can't even believe this.
one for me, and you guys.
It's called March Hare, so it's Alice in Wonderland color.
One for you.
Oh, one for the cow.
For a giveaway.
I feel like we should do an Instagram giveaway too.
Yeah.
We have been so, I mean, the generosity that's coming our way, I'm having so much fun giving it away.
As soon as Tracy saw this, she said, oh, I would pick that.
I totally would pick it. Are you kidding?
But you guys, it's like orange and, oh, is there a touch of like burnt?
Gold. Like gold.
Look at the brighter yellow in there. And hot pink. And you got, look at.
Anyway, I know. Like, honestly, you guys, I'm sure you watch the Fiber by Design podcast, but if you don't, you need to because they're amazing.
You guys.
And then, of course, Oloops, we're on their website. Yes. www.oloops.etsy.com
They're
or
on Etsy.
oloopsyarn.com too.
So I could not believe this package when I opened it.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I was expecting and all of this.
Like, how sunny and happy and fresh is that? I love it.
Yeah, very special.
Love it. Oh, it
Thank
doesn't
you,
ever
ladies.
squish.
So you whoever hasn't tried, I do have a
Oh, it's a Superwash Sport.
Can I just tell you I love sport?
I've never knit with sport weight sock
Tracy,
yarn.
you should.
I can't wait.
Yeah. You can pick the pattern. We'll do a knit along.
You trust me to pick the pattern?
But not too hard.
No.
Just because I'm
I don't
lazy.
pick hard.
I don't mind trying something new. I'm just lazy.
Okay. No, you. Well, we'll pick it together.
Anyway.
Okay. Adore. Crazy. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Those just, you can't help but not be
It looks
happy.
like a sunset or a sunrise.
Oh.
I can't
very,
wait to see it
very
lit up.
thoughtful.
Generous.
We were touched.
Generous. Oh my god. I can't even.
Okay.
Okay, so I think you should tell this story. We mentioned about Molly, about a homespun house.
Okay, you need to tell your story.
Oh my goodness. These people are going to think I'm a complete idiot.
No.
Okay, so, you know, we like to add to our stash and we like to buy yarn. And the same week that I slept, you know, when I was half asleep buying yarn.
Ambient shopping.
Kinda. If I only took Ambien. Oh, I don't know. I could imagine the trouble I get into. But I was on homespunhouse.com checking out her yarn, of course. And I had actually added something to my cart and then got distracted and I left. And I don't remember putting in like my payment information and stuff, but in my email I got a thing that said your order has been received. So I was kind of thinking maybe I was getting homespun house yarn, but I didn't remember.
She said to me the next day, I think I bought homespun house yarn, but I'm not sure. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
What is the matter with you?
Anyway, this is the color that was in my cart. And I can't even. And I don't even know what happened. I don't know how this happened. Jody Brown.
Okay, how could you not check out with that? Okay, you guys. This is Piper. This is her Olsen fingering, which is a 75 superwash BFL.
Oh, you're going to love this.
And 25% nylon.
I'm such a BFL fan, you guys. Okay, it is that beautiful. It is all these beautiful orchidy tones of purple.
There's chartreuse in there.
Who doesn't? And like a maroon too, like the dark burgundy-ish kind of maroon. It's a speckled and it's hand painted and it came from Berlin, Germany. Oh my God.
I have to say her yarn is beautiful. It's a little pricey for Canadians with the conversion to euros.
Yeah.
And obviously she's selling in euros because that's what they earn, right? That's what they earn. But it was worth.
It's a treat yourself.
To treat yourself.
Totally.
And you get one.
Jody.
Anyway, I think we should make something with this.
Thank you. Oh my God.
I don't know what it's going to be. I just knew it had
400 meters. I mean,
live with me.
Oh my God. Oh
Molly.
My goodness. Jody Brown. Thank you. We're definitely not buying each other birthday presents. Because it keeps going all year long.
Yeah, that's sort of right. Huh?
It's totally true.
How about we just knit something for each other?
All the pressure. Okay, sure.
Well, it's not till July. I've already got my yarn for your thing.
Oh my God.
No, I don't actually.
Oh,
but I know what I'm knitting.
You're lying.
I know what yarn it is. I just have to order it. Okay,
you've got enough of a stash. Just pick something. That's stunning.
Yeah, this is a treat yourself.
These are the purples I love.
But purple and green together. I know they're on the color
and
wheel.
I feel
they're
like
natural.
There's some navy in here too, you guys. Like, or does that indigo?
No,
indigo
I think
just
that's
goes
navy.
that way. Anyway, Molly, wow, wow. And what a fun name, Piper. Wouldn't you love to have be named Piper? Like, it's such a cute name.
I've always thought that name was
Piper's
really
a cute
fun.
name.
Yeah. Okay, I just couldn't stop looking at it.
Okay, that's crazy. Crazy.
And if I only knit
maybe
one,
we should knit Molly's pattern of something. Wouldn't that be
She's
fun?
got a new one coming out this week.
Well, wouldn't that be fun? A Molly pattern with the Molly
We
yarn.
might need you, even if we need 1.5 each.
Well, we'll see.
Bravo, Molly. Beautiful yarn.
Yeah, this is stunning and beautiful. Holy
yeah,
moly.
I wouldn't probably order several, sweater quantities.
Yeah.
But this is a treat yourself for a special shawl, a beautiful pair of socks.
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is
a 2-color shawl, maybe.
Look at that.
It's stunning. Yeah, I know. I
I'm
can't
just
believe
looking at
the
it
joy
right now.
I get from yarn, you guys.
I get such
all
joy.
Yarn. All.
Okay.
Okay, and so here's another thing that I treated myself to. Pretty guilt-free, actually. This comes from Calgary. You guys have seen lots of Vivid yarn.
Do I have that?
Yes, you do. And that's why I have it now, because I saw yours and I just thought, oh my God.
I believe she has some right now.
Look how beautiful this is. This is, it's called Retro Daisy, and I got the regular and you got the sparkle.
Of course.
So it is just the grooviest, coolest color combo, and that's really what it looks like. And it does have the yellow, the sunshiny yellow.
It's a real maroon, not brown.
It's like Bordeaux. It's like this browny burgundy and a cool pink.
I'm crazy about this combo here.
And aqua. I mean, how much do I love aqua? And it goes so well with so many things. So that was
so
just
beautiful.
a treat.
I just love her colorways.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy, you guys.
Just love it.
So much fun. It feels amazing. It's a merino nylon. It is her it's her sock yarn.
Yeah, it's
75
beautiful.
merino, 25 nylon fingering.
Her sock
And
yarn's beautiful.
I'm wearing socks today knit out of Julia's yarn in her cherry blossom color.
Did you show those already?
Probably not, because I've worn them a million times. They're not the cutest thing anymore. But I love wearing them. Absolutely love wearing them. Yeah. So Vivid Yarn, thank you, Julia. These are going to be cast on soon. I mean, come on.
Those are just
Come on.
Love it.
Wowie. Love.
Okay, so
Jody Brown, I feel...
I have one left.
Are you still there, people? Are you awake? I feel like people have
I think
left
people
us.
like this.
Well, we missed you. We have 2 weeks worth of stuff. 2 weeks worth of
So,
chitter chatter.
I think, because I stock Vivid's and Yarning's website a lot. Like twice a week I'll be in there looking for new yarn. And she's had some minis for a while, and then she added another 1 or 2 colorways, and I thought, sold.
I saw her minis and thought of you.
Did you?
Yes! Jody, oh my gosh. Kate, what is that color? Because I need...
These are 4 different ones. You buy them individually, and I believe they're $11.
Your blanket's going to be a work of art if you use these for your blanket.
If I ever start.
Your hypothetical blanket is stunning.
It's so beautiful in my mind already.
Is that quarry?
This is birch.
Oh, birch.
Which is a real, like, gray on natural.
Come on, that is me.
Reminds me of typewriter.
Yeah.
Hedgehog.
Kind of,
It's very, black and white, sort of.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm going to have to get a big skein of that and make something.
There's a touch of blue in there, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a
You can
touch of blue.
totally see it.
Okay, this one, I have a full skein of this. This was her Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
For the new movie, she did the poster board character colorways, and this is called Looking Glass.
That's so
But
beautiful.
this is like robin's egg tonal blue, and there's some
black and green speckle. Oh, look at that. Jody.
Okay, I had to have that done. Okay, this is White Queen. And when she first did the pre-orders for this, see, this is White Queen.
Yeah.
I had ordered a sparkle of this one. Actually, I gifted it to Danny because I know she loved the purples.
It's such a pretty
I gifted
color.
that one to Danny on sparkle. So when she had some more in her shop, I thought,
I
needed to have this back. So there's a mini in that.
That's beautiful.
But I also ordered a full skein for myself because I knew I wanted it to be something.
Stunning.
It really is,
Yeah.
guys. White Queen.
Look at it.
She's got it in her shop right now. It's just delicate, you guys. Mauve and light.
What is that
This
color?
light color is showing a little lighter. It's really a light pink.
It's like a lavendery color, kind of.
See,
Periwinkle. No,
that's it.
it's really beautiful.
It's so gorgeous. And this.
Oh my god.
This is a new colorway for her. And the mini looks slightly different than the full skein, and I love both equally. This one is called Jazz, and this is a mini, but look at it.
And it's gray, so I love it.
Grays, turquoise, purple, hot pink.
Kind of acidy orange, which I love.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, it's so modern and fun.
She's got that in her shop as well. Okay.
So, oh my god, are you going to tell this story?
Yeah, I'm going
because
to.
This is crazy.
So
Oh
on
my
Instagram, she, like we mentioned, has a shop update this Friday. So fingers crossed, you can get something that she's whipped up.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this on Instagram. She had posted a sample of a new color and said that it was going to be in the shop. And I replied, "Count me in for 2," thinking, my response meant that I'm going to try and get 2 on
At the shop update.
at the shop update.
Right.
And so she messaged me and said some really very sweet things and said, I can set you up a listing for 2 of those jazz, which I thought, oh my God, that's not what I meant. But yes, please. So she set me up a listing, and I had ordered these other things too. And so she threw them all together. And so I got 2 of these. One for Tracy and one for me.
Yeah.
So she then messaged me back and said, oh no, Tracy's messaged me.
At the same time, I'm messaging her saying, I love it.
Yeah.
And are you going to have any in your shop update? And because I would like 2.
One for me, one for you.
And then, so what happened?
Okay. So
Yes,
she
one for me, one
messaged
for
me
you.
back and said, "Oh my God, your sister just messaged me and wants 2. What am I going to say to her?" And I said, "Say whatever you want. Like it, like I don't want to put you in a bad position."
Yeah.
And then she messaged me back and said, "Okay, so I'll let her buy 2, and then I'll send you yours. You can gift yours to her, and then I'll refund her purchase, and I'll never send it to her." And I thought, you were so
That's
sweet.
sneaky. Let
That
me
is so
think I bought it.
sweet to help me cover up if this was a true, like, I'm surprising you, right?
Right.
So I messaged her and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm just going to tell her. Like, I just feel like I don't want you to stress and have to do the extra refund and all
Right.
that." So I got 2.
Okay, and so what happened? If I get 2, you get 2. Worst case scenario, we have lots of gorgeous yarn.
Worst case, I did a shawl.
There is no worst case scenario
No.
here.
Okay, so this is a new colorway that's going to be in her shop. And if you miss it this week, either message her or keep watching because she
She just
often
dies all the time, you guys.
She
Her
dies
shop
all the
is
time.
full all the time.
So this is a merino nylon. It's 463 yards. It's showing it pretty well.
It feels amazing. The colors are to die for. Like, look at this. Copper and the blue. Like, come on.
You guys, I can't even. You need this yarn.
Anyway, so lovely.
Even if
This is not going to be socks, I don't think. Even though it would make awesome socks, I just love it.
I'm picturing it being in the variegated portion of a shawl.
Yeah.
And picking up one of these other colors.
Yes. Pair it with something.
Alicia.
So how talented are these Calgary ladies, these Calgary dyers? Right
Well,
down
first
the
of all,
road.
Talented because they can get a skein to look like that.
I know.
Because
I
mine
know.
looks like a 4-year-old did it when I do it, but whatever.
Oh, so much depth of color and speckle in here, you guys.
So
Okay,
that
this
was
is a
me.
gluttony. Okay, wool piggery. Wool piggery. Wool piggery.
I don't
But-
ever feel guilty.
No, it makes me really happy, but honestly, this is a ton of yarn. I don't think we're going
I
to
could be addicted to heroin.
Well, yeah, you could.
No.
The good news is we're not addicted to anything that's going to be harmful. Chocolate, coffee, yarn. So that's it for me. Those are my addictions.
Bubble bath. Bath bombs.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we have a couple of more little things to show because it's really important to me that we show these this week because they were such lovely, thoughtful gifts. So the first thing, this wasn't a gift, but I had seen on Instagram.
You should take it out so people can read it properly.
I saw on Instagram she posted a picture and it wasn't in English, but I messaged her through Facebook.
Uh-oh. That's right. We have a mug that says that, and now we've got keychains that say that. Oops.
And so there's a little I love knitting charm on one side and a little sheep
Where
on the
did
other.
this come from?
Okay, wait a sec. Wait for it.
'Cause this is
It's
another-
It's from Lena. She's in Norway.
I've seen her on Instagram. I followed her for a long time.
And so I just messaged her and she said, well, I've got this shape and I've got this color and I've got this charm and I've got, she went on and on about different.
It's so fun. I'm going to hang it on a knitting bag.
So first of all, I said, you're too inexpensive because 2 of these were 20 Canadian dollars.
Oh, including shipping? No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I said, you're not charging enough for your product.
Well,
What?
we don't really know, but okay.
But $10,
But
like,
it is
that's
worth more.
handmade.
It's worth more to you. Yeah, her time for sure.
And shipping, because
I
I know
agree.
what it's like to
I
ship.
agree.
I said
I agree.
$20 for one. Anyway, I didn't.
And she's kind of pounded the edges. It looks so cool.
Hey, you guys, go look at her stuff. She'll do custom. She'll put whatever you want on there.
Yeah, you don't have to be naughty if you don't want to. I don't know why it gives me such a thrill, but I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. And then we had a gorgeous prize donated.
We did. This
And
is
it showed
This is
up.
it.
This is crazy, you guys. This is the end. This is the end
Because I
of
have
the
to
end.
pee so bad I can't even.
Okay.
Okay, so a girl, I can't remember if it's I think it was Instagram. She messaged me and said,
How do you even make this? I don't even know how you
I've
make
actually
these.
seen, I haven't seen it, but I've seen people, look at this, you guys.
I want to keep this.
So
But
it's
I'm not gonna.
It's not a crocheted basket, but you can see it's like
Spiraled.
stitched together. I think she uses a sewing machine.
It's stunning.
Yeah,
And the
she uses a
leather
sewing machine.
tab handles.
So what she's done, you guys, is this cording. She's literally,
Sewed and sewed and sewed and sewed.
yeah. So this is her gorgeous card. And her shop, it's handmade by who, and it's her Etsy shop is Handmade by who. Again,
that's easy to remember.
We're gonna link all these in the show notes.
We're gonna have a lot of show notes today.
Oh my gosh.
Show notes might be delayed a tad.
I am crazy for this basket.
It's so gorgeous. I would buy this in a store. If I just saw that on the shelf, I would have bought. I mean, can you just see that full of yarn?
I was thinking
a project. Your
could,
minis.
I could have said this was sent to me.
You could have, but that wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be good karma.
Okay, so
I have to buy one. I'm gonna go buy one.
Oh, I'm definitely buying one, you guys. So if you're the lucky winner, lucky you. But most of us are gonna go buy one.
This will be an upcoming Cal prize, and for sure we'll put something in it.
We're gonna have to do this for a giveaway.
Yeah,
that is beautiful. Very talented.
Little yellow leather towel. Oh,
okay, and we also got some amazing patterns gifted to us this week. So I just want to say thank you to Leanna for her Knitters of Oz series of patterns. She knew how much we love Wizard of Oz. Come on, you guys. So we're going to link to that. That's a series in Ravelry. And Robin sent the Next Beautiful Thing, which is really, really, really neat. So you guys have to go check that one out too. I love it. And Erica Schmerica from Instagram.
She was my swap partner.
Come on. Yes. Okay, you guys, brand new fingerless glove pattern of hers. And I love it. It's so nice. I just admired it on Instagram, and the next thing I knew, she'd sent the pattern.
Yeah.
I'm totally knitting these, and they're gorgeous. Like, can't you just see something like this knit up in those? It's called Quantum Entangled, and it's beautiful. I'll link it to it in Ravelry. And then Marsha, Twitch and Stitch podcast.
Hi,
Marsha.
Sock Robot,
Canadian girl whom we adore.
Yeah.
Sent the most beautiful shawl, and it's got the best name ever, Schmancy shawl.
Don't you love that?
Yeah. So it's
schmancy.
gorgeous.
The shape is just
super schmancy. Yeah. It's gorgeous. And she's knitting it right now on her podcast. So I've seen many versions of it. And then one day again at River City Yarns, this lovely girl came in, and we have mutual friends. And we were chatting about yarn and how, she knew what she wanted. She didn't need help, but she was picking out our stuff. So we just chatted for ages. And I said to her, what are you doing with the rest of your afternoon? She said, I'm going to go home and finish my shawl design. And I said, oh my gosh, what's your Ravelry name? And I wrote it down. I want to come check you out. This was in the morning. By lunch, I went, and of course I'm always in the Ravelry group.
Yeah.
I had a message. She sent her sock pattern. And so it's called Irish Whiskey, and it's beautiful, and it's cabled, and I'm definitely knitting it.
You love a cable.
I do love a cable.
Yeah.
I do. And anyway, Melinda, it was so nice to meet you. She is a doll. She's so sweet. And so it's very exciting. She's got all kinds of things in her shop. So you guys should check her out. But she was such a treat to meet. So
I want to see that pattern.
I love meeting people. Oh yeah, yeah, it's really beautiful. Yeah. And so obviously she's going to have another one right away. It was really fun. It's so fun to meet people, and it's so fun to connect.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so great. So I just feel like we're just incredibly lucky girls.
Wow.
And it's...
I just have a little bit for Mrs. Brown's bags.
I would love to hear about Mrs. Brown's bags.
Yes. I don't have... obviously, I've been away, so I don't have anything made up for any shop update this week. But I am going to finish up the kit. Get those bags.
Crazy quilt?
Crazy quilt.
Crazy.
I'm going to get those out for the beginning of the week, and then work on sewing lots of stuff for next week.
Yay.
Friday. Yeah.
Back to the real world.
Back to the real
No
world.
more Mexican fiestas.
It was such a nice paste holiday.
Yeah. It's such
do you want to lay by the pool, or do you want to lay by the beach?
Totally.
The lady came by, I would tip her 20 pesos every time. So she kept me, that's like $1.80, $1.70.
And what did she do?
Kept him coming. Ice water and Sprite and pineapple juice.
Oh my gosh.
She was so sweet. So
it's a nice thing to have a break. You guys have had, you've been working a lot. Paige had her surgery. Like it sort of stacks up, and you don't even know how stressed out you are until you get away from it. And it's really nice to just get away.
Oh, it was so nice the girls didn't want to, because we said to them, this is your holiday too. So
they swam with the dolphins.
They did swim with the dolphins. You know what they did? They did the thing where they hold on to the two fins.
Yes.
There were two dolphins.
Oh my God.
But they also did it where they laid on their stomach, and then you kept your legs straight, and the dolphins came behind you. You kept your feet like this, so the dolphin pushed, and then you were standing up out of the water like this. I'll show you the pictures.
That's
was
amazing. That's so brave and fun.
Yeah. So I was really thankful. In the end, they didn't want to do a lot of excursions because that meant you were going all day.
Yeah.
And that would have been, we would have done that. But there was a lot of lazy river, and there was a lot of
It's just so fun. I love floating in the water. Love, love, love. Love it.
Yeah.
So this was really lovely to catch up with everybody again.
Hey, we might be pushing Nina's time today.
Okay, honestly, you guys, can I just apologize for the length of it?
Are you still there? They've fallen asleep.
Wake up, you guys. No, just little bits at a time. Maybe you get through it, maybe you don't. But if you do get through it, thanks.
So bad.
I know. I got to go get Georgia. We're going to go grad shoe / accessory shopping today. So
thank you.
Fun. Have an awesome week, you guys.
We had so much fun.
Maybe Wednesday next week. And
sounds good.
Yeah. Take care. Bye bye. Happy knitting.